Hello, this is Wishingwell and welcome back to SkizzleCraft. Today, and probably for the next couple of weeks, I will be building a Halloween roller coaster. Now, if anyone who's watched my channel may know about the original video, or the first one I put up, which was a roller coaster. A specific one made for a specific YouTuber. And that roller coaster had different biomes and a few sort of fun redstone-y things that happened to make it a little bit more interesting. And that is what this is behind me. This here is a rough area of where the roller coaster will live and be placed. So from about here, you'll enter and you'll go into the actual area of the roller coaster. I'm not going to go into over the amount of details on what I'm going to be putting in here, but as you can see, I have this lovely big hole down here where I can put part of the roller coaster, which is why I picked this area. And I put it up this high so that I don't have to do as much digging. I've already done a bit of digging for the, actually you can't see it, hang on, rendering distance. Over here, on this hill, actually below the hill, is a dig site where we've been working as a server to dig out. And there is an ancient city that is underneath here. One of the people on the server is actually making a game involving the ancient city, and we've chipped in to dig out as much of this area as possible. I think we've done a pretty good job. I've done like one chunk of it, but as you can see, there's still a bit more to do. And they're slowly working on it, and eventually it will be completed. But since we have only until the 31st of October to have our game up and running, well, game, roller coaster, I need to start building this thing now. Fortunately for the job I actually have in real life, I can spend a lot of time thinking and designing what I want to do, and I pretty much have it all mapped out in my head, because that's how I do things. So I know what I want to do and how I want to do it. Now I just need to get all the items, which I've done pretty well. This definitely will not be enough, but I need to start terraforming. That will be my first duty, and that's to terraform this area so that this level here is the ground level. And then I've got to put on a wall, which my friend Kay's taco stand, she loves placing blocks. She can help me do that, which will be wonderful. She's very much appreciated. She's also helped me with my other minecart roulette game as well. She's helped me put down a lot of grass and a lot of other items, so she's great help for the grindy work, and she likes doing it, so works perfectly. So yeah, this is where we're up to. Only starting, but I'm looking forward to this, and it's going to be something fun to do over the next couple of weeks. And yeah, so let's get started. Hello, welcome back. This is an update on what I've been doing so far. As you can see, I've done quite a bit. I've done terraforming all the way here, and like a little indent here, brought the rock down. It's not textured, it's basically just stone and dirt at the moment. I can always texture it later. That's not on the highest priority list. That's like a finishing touch. And I have my little cool mushroom wall mural that goes around the whole area. I'll just show you. It goes around here. And then all down this side as well. And I put glow icon on it so that it lights up at night. And we're not getting any scary spawns. In the process, I've got some frogs. They're for the ambience inside the actual roller coaster. And this is the entrance that you go through. I went with this mud brick hacked mud look because it blends in a little better with the mushroom blocks because they're sort of brown and I'm not too sure what color this is, but that thing. As you come through here, you come into another nether biome because I like nether biomes, and it's more mushrooms, so it works well for me in my theme. Gotta love the mushrooms. So I got the little nether biome here, got a little pond here for light, and there's some hidden torches in here to try and stop spawning, because unlike one of my other roller coasters, which was on another server, this is not on a mushroom island, and we have mob spawning here. And the idea of the ride is to have fun, not to die, even though it is a Halloween ride. So we have this section here, and then we go into a cave over here. This is my spawn point, which I've been using, and sort of trying to get like a natural looking cave happening here. Got like a bit of the clay and a bit of a pond. Eventually this will be enclosed because it is a cave, so it needs a roof. Then if you were going to ride the ride, you'd come from that direction, you come all the way into here, and then you would end up going through this section here. This cobblestone is only a place marker, so I will eventually move it, but it's to give me an idea of what this area looks like. I wanted it to be like a theme park where you actually have to go through here and you can't jump and skip the queue. So you literally have to do this. And you go all the way around until you come to this section here. And this is where the minecarts are. So the minecart pops up through there. I use the same mechanism for the roller coaster, the minecart shooting game for the roller coaster dispenser. It's a pretty easy system. It's just literally a sticky piston with a block and a dropper going into a dispenser and a red torch. Now what I would like to do is actually have a detector rail that is on the second part of the roller coaster that you go into, the sections. It would be on the second part. I still haven't worked out how to rig it up, but it shouldn't be too hard. I want to have it on a delay that the next minecart won't dispense until the person in front of you have actually moved out of the first section and into the second section. Because the idea is that you experience this alone and you don't get jumbled up, and there's a little bit of a gap between each player or each person riding the roller coaster. So you start off here, you come here, and then you fall down here. Now this section here will be black concrete, so it will be a little disorientating. So you're going from a light area into a dark hidden area. And then you come up here. So this section here, which I've marked out with the help of Kay, is based on the back rooms. So a room that is well lit, stark walls, white, very, I suppose, the roller coaster is going to be a little bit more on the psychological, some parts of it anyway, not really ghoul and scary. So the track is just these places of cobblestone, and these are the walls of the back room themed area. So you can't exactly see where you're going, so you come along here all the way, and then eventually in this corner here, I would like to have an activator rail bring down some blocks, which then shows a monster or some type of glowing eyes in there for a little bit of a here's the monster in the back rooms sort of idea. So you come along here, track continues, and then we go into the second biome or area, which is a mangrove forest. So we worked with Kay and we started adding in this yesterday. I planted some trees and the track comes down this way. And you got little ponds. And I think the biome turned out quite well. It's nice and thick like mangrove forests are. And the track will come here and it will actually go into the water. I think since people have been loading the area, the vines have gone a little crazy. There's vines everywhere. I'm going to have to go around and trim them, but that's a we'll do later thing. So you come through here. And eventually, I want you to come out this way where there'll be some type of temple, and then that will lead you into another section. To make this mangrove swamp area a little bit more interesting, I want to add the frogs in for a bit of movement. And I want to add some dispensers with flame in front of them to shoot flaming arrows at you. The idea is for them not to hit you, but to give you the impression that you're going into someone else's territory and they're not happy that you're here, so they're going to be shooting at you. So I've got to work out where that is. I might do that today. And I will show you in the next update. But that is pretty much it for now. That's what I've worked on. Got all this happening out here. I just got to work out where the temple's going to go and where I'm going to put the dispensers so they can shoot the arrows. I was going to try and maybe work out a way to turn the flames on and off so that sometimes they're flame arrows and sometimes they're not. But that might be a little bit above my redstone knowledge, so I might not bother with that. But yeah, so that's it for now. I will come back with another update very shortly. I'm back with another update on my roller coaster. I'm going to have a look, see what I've done. So as you can see, I've been collecting frogs. I have 2 of each colour. Also found an allay. It was chilling out in the ocean. I brought it back home because I need to have a few allays for the ride because they do that weird giggly thing. I thought that might bring some ambiance to certain sections. So, let's see. I haven't really done a lot here. Got a little bit more of the stone up here. Still haven't textured it though. I've done that. And made this a little bit more tricky to get over. You have to go like this if you want to cheat. And this is the new section here. So I'm going to take you down this path into here, and you follow the train tracks all the way around. So it's very disorientating, and that's the point. But I've got tracks here so I can actually follow it. Otherwise, it's black concrete is very hard to work with. You come out into the back room area. So this is what it looks like as you come through. Now I've added a few blinky lights for effect. And you got a couple that blink. Come through here, it's got the creepy white walls. And I did put bees in the floor, but when you're in the minecart you can't really hear them, and now I don't know where they are. They're in there somewhere, but I'll leave them in there anyway, just in case you can hear them. If you want to walk through the ride, that is. So as you come through here, you've got little booster rails here. I did put some more lava in here. Sort of drips, but not very often. Might need to put some more up there. There's a few. I'll take you up there in a minute. So it comes this way and this way. Actually, no, hang on. It's disorientating, isn't it? I walked around, yeah, so that's also the good thing about this area is the fact that it is quite disorientating. So you come through here, this way, and it's like you can see the track there as well. You come through here. This detector rail here actually opens this section here. I haven't actually finished it yet, so I'm just going to leave it shut for now because it's a bit messy behind there. But yeah, I managed to work out how to do the pistons and attach it to a detector rail, so that was pretty cool. Quite happy with how that turned out. And then from here, you come out here and you go back into more blinky lights, and you come back into a black section again. And as you come down, come out into another cave. Now I've added more mangroves. Kay was helping me today to do this. So there's more mangroves here. Definitely have to trim these vines off. There's just way too many of them. Ah! Skeleton. As you can see, this area is not mob proof. Okay. let's continue. So you come down here, as I showed you before, and these are where the dispensers of the arrows are going to be. There's 2 there, 2 over there. Now they're positioned so that you won't actually be hit like I have, and they will go over your head, but they'll be on fire and it will give you a bit of a shock. That's the idea. As before, you go into the water. Love this blue colour. This is very beautiful. I think it's because it's in a meadow. So we come through here. I've added heaps more mangroves. Kay was helping me do this today. But up here, and then we come through here, go into a tunnel. This area here is just temporary, but it will be a bridge. So I'm thinking of maybe a nice wooden bridge, sort of slightly broken down. And that is up on the hill. Here is going to be where the temple is. But just so you can see what it looks like. So this is the view you'll see as you're coming out here. And there'll be a temple up there on the hill. So you've got nice jungle trees everywhere, and if you come back this way and you turn around, the mangrove tree is nicely bridged over there, and you can't quite see it now because there's so many vines here, but the mangrove roots actually come down onto this section here, so definitely a lot of trimming will be to be done. So we have our temple, which is just basically place markers, and we go into the innards of the temple. I'm thinking maybe this is where I put the 5 flippers, so as you come along the track, they will change colour from normal flame to the blue flame. Be cool. So that will be down here. And then it comes out into the big chasm. As you can see, it comes all the way over here. So you fall down from, you can sort of see it, that section there. Fall down here, and then you fall down here, and you come across into this section here. And the idea is that the minecart will go down into this tunnel. Now, when I was down here before, doing a bit of lighting up, now, where was it? Oh, here's zombie. And it's, I think it's down here. Yeah, it's a bit further down. Here we go. Oh, we have a friend. It will come all the way down here and then back up this way. I'm going to have to light up this area so that no one spawns. You can hear the zombies in the wall, and we're digging around. We found some geodes. So the train track will come here. We'll drop you into this geode here. I want to have some type of bubble Vader take you up into this geode here, which is here, and then maybe another one which will take you up into another section. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've done so far. I'll take you back up to the top though, to show you a bit more of the area so you can see what it looks like from above. So what I've done is up here is actually, this is where the geodes are, right here. So that actually takes you right down to the top of the geode. Mark this out so people wouldn't fall down. Obviously this is outside the game area, so what I need to do is to put an area in and lead it back into the actual cabin. But as you can see, it's starting to look more filled out into trees and stuff. There'll be a bit more of a wall which I have to build. But then I would like to bring it out because there's actually another cave opening around here somewhere. Here it is. So I think maybe here would be nice. Not too sure though because this is lower, but there's actually one over here as well. This might be a little bit too low as well. I'll work it out though. I'll take you back up to the trees. And we'll land over here onto this crimson one. Be able to land here. Beautiful. So yeah, this is what it looks like from up here. You can sort of see where the top of the area is and how I put some lava there and the blinky lights. And I still eventually have to build up a wall here so you can't see any of this. So it's a bit like, I suppose, a theme park. How you just see the facades and you don't actually see what's behind it. But yeah, the Halloween area is coming along. We've got a couple of new builds happening. And I think that's pretty much it for now. So this has been Wishingwell, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.